No, no, no. Don't judge me. I'm not really drinking. Actually, this is a prop for today's topic. So it is 12:30. You and I have an appointment. And it is time to discuss it with Drake. What are we talking about today? Well, my prop was supposed to give you an idea. So today we're actually going to be talking about whether or not you would consider to add a wine cellar to your house. How fun is that? And it happens to be episode number 83. And now that you know that that's what we're talking about, maybe you'll stay tuned. And isn't this a cute bottle? I want to thank my friend Chris Riggs. I'll tag him down below. Blank Canvas Wine. Delicious, delicious wine. And he does me a favor by making these great, great, great labels for me. So who wants a bottle of wine? I'll send you one. Anyway, so hello there. Welcome. Welcome to yet another episode. Getting closer and closer and closer to episode number 100. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Anyways, before we get started, don't forget to go over to YouTube, type in Drake's Real Estate TV, hit subscribe, and then you'll never miss an episode of something randomly that I'm talking about. All right, so let's get started. Whether you enjoy an occasional glass of wine or consider yourself a connoisseur, you know that the importance of storing your wine properly is very, very important. So wine is perishable after all. So unless you buy wine only when you plan on drinking it, you need a good place to keep your bottles until you're ready for drinking them, right? Some people use small wine fridges. Of course, you see a lot of those lately, right? Or similar devices. But if you fancy a nice collection of wine, then you might be thinking of actually installing a wine cellar. What kind of wine do you like? I'm a Malbec guy. That's because I love all things from Argentina. Are you listening, Nadia? All things in Argentina. So anyways, best wines I've ever had. Wine cellars were considered something of a status symbol for the longest time, but they become much more common over the years as quality wines have actually become more accessible. So some people even install them because they've gotten into winemaking as a hobby. That would be fun if you live up in Napa or Sonoma, or even Paso Robles, right? So whatever the reason that you're considering a wine cellar, I'm going to give you a few tips that you should add with your considerations. Okay, so let's talk about wine cellar benefits beside the buzz. Okay, there are definite benefits to having a wine cellar. Whether it's a small rack or a storage area, a well-built wine cellar actually controls the temperature and humidity around your wine bottles. So keeping the corks from breaking down and preventing the wine from spoiling in the bottle. That's very helpful. Nothing is worse than cracking open that cork that's wet and soggy and broken, then you smell vinegar. Not good. So anyways, wine cellars also help reduce the effect of the vibrations on the bottles. So keeping them secure and helping them prevent sediment from, disturbing and ruining the wine's quality. Wine cellars can also help with organizing a wine collection, especially if your collection is growing. The racks in the cellar allow for organization and labeling, and many are designed so that you can easily view the labels of your best bottles if you just want to show off your collection as well. Who doesn't love showing off? Anyways, even if you don't have high value wines to show off, just having that secure storage space will allow you to buy multiple bottles of your favorite at once so that you can keep them on hand, enjoying the discounts for buying in bulk. Okay, or if you join a wine club, many of us are members of wine clubs, right? So they stack up. So this way it's easier to keep them organized. So adding a wine cellar to your home can also improve your home's overall value, believe it or not. So even if you're not installing a large cellar, it's this is most evident if you list a home for sale and a wine enthusiast is a potential buyer. They obviously know the value of having good wine storage built in, and it might actually be a major selling point for them. That value only goes up if your wine cellar is designed as a display piece as well as storage. So even for those potential buyers who don't drink a lot of wine, a wine cellar can actually be a positive in the home because built-in storage that's designed for temperature and humidity control can serve for a lot of uses. And potential buyers can easily convert wine racks into shelving and make the wine cellar into something of a cool storage solution. And who knows, Maybe buying a home with a built-in wine cellar could kick off someone else's desire to create a wine collection. I know I want mine to be bigger. Anyways, depending on the type of wine cellar you want, the budget you're working with, and the amount of space you have available, there are a few different ways you can approach the wine cellar installation. Building a wine cellar in your home can be as simply as installing a few racks in an empty nook, or as complex as overhauling part of your basement as a home for your wine collection. I know I've seen tons of wine areas being done like under the stairs, right? Because it's a nice, cool place. You typically don't want to have it on an exterior wall where that's the wall where the sun is beating down, because that's going to warm it up. So the coolest spot in your house, if it happens to be under the stairs, fantastic. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found it informative, useful, fun. Anyways, I want to thank Homekeeper for giving me the information that they provided me today, and hope you found it interesting. And as always, please don't keep me a secret. Show this to everyone you know. And if there's stuff that you'd like me to discuss in the future, just let me know and I'll get it on the calendar. I hope you have a fantastic week. Be kind to one another. Oh my gosh, I feel like maybe I have been sipping on that wine. Be kind to one another. And don't forget to live, laugh, and love. And until next week, when the next move matters, contact Drake for Home. So, all right, everybody, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye now.